Welcome you guys. Thursday, Power of PlayStation Showcase Auction, brought to you by Heritage Auctions, of course, sponsoring the channel tonight. Huge thanks to them, huge thanks to you guys showing up tonight. PS1 games, as far as the eyes can see. That's what the Power of PlayStation is, if you haven't seen one of these before. High-grade, expensive PS1 games. Sitting at the very top of the auction right now is actually Forbidden Memories. A little bit weird considering this isn't even the limited edition promo copy. Like 9.88++, obviously super nice on it, right? But like, this is not the copy that includes the cards inside. And it's sitting at $2,625. Final Fantasy VIII right underneath, sitting at $2,000, 9.88++, and Tomb Raider, 9.48+, rounding out the top 3 games in the auction. Starting right away here. Get the Alien Resurrection, love being the first game. Isn't this the game everyone was going crazy for? Isn't this the one that had the you could play your bootleg games or whatever it was? This is the one that went crazy with the YouTube video, right? And the CIB price pushed up to like $200-300. It's Alien Resurrection, right? My God, that was wild when that happened. So yeah, here's a factory sealed 9.88+ now. Second highest grade on the pop report. Looking for $300 on it. Yeah, frickin' CIB, man, just went crazy. Yo, Gregory, welcome in. And welcome in, you guys. Inasuma, Bogo, Renex Machina, Gary, Thane, Blunts, Craig, Josh. Welcome in, you guys. Even Supyo showing up for a PS1 auction. Tomba 2 is in here for sure. Is Tomba 1 in here? I know, I'm absolutely positive I saw Tomba 2. Tomba? I don't know if Tomba 1's here. Fair warning. Just Tomba 2 tonight. Just Tomba 2.
360.
Alien Resurrection, first game of the auction, setting the pace for everything to come. Alien Resurrection for $350. Into Alundra, 9.88+ CGC, working designs. I think it's actually a good thing to have that sticker on. I think. Like, I think that sticker indicates early print. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a good sticker to have on the front. I know it's not the sexiest, but pretty sure it's a good thing. 9.88+ your working designs. Yeah, is the NES in here? No NES tonight, Brandon. You're out of luck, my guy. Sony reigns supreme tonight. PlayStation 1. Yes, stick around until the end for the secret Nintendo showcase. Exactly. Stick around until the end for the secret Nintendo auction. Man, Alundra, 9.88+, is pushing its way to almost $1,000 here. Looking for 938 on it. Wow. Back in 2022, hey, 9.88++ Alundra was like $3,000. Man, this game gets more love than I thought. Still pushing to 875 there. I'm sleeping on Alundra. I am sleeping on Alundra. Here's another copy, 9.6B+ here. Lower grade, likely much more affordable. Who bid up FF9 to almost 2K? Isn't FF9 only a 9.88+? Yeah, is sitting at 1,875? What?
Next lot.
That is an expensive FF9 tonight. Expensive FF9 tonight. I mean, FF8 is sitting at 2,000 as well, but like that's a 9.88++. 9.88+ FF9? Oof. Almost $2,000? Oof. The lower grade Alundra closing at 325 into Armored Core Project Phantasma. Got a little project sticker on there for a contest as well. Again, I'm pretty positive that is a good sticker. You want that. 9.88+ here. Armored Core Project Phantasma. Beautiful copy. Did you see that NES Mega Man 1 posted in Discord? Yes. Yes, I did. Absolutely beautiful oval seal. What's going to happen with that Mega Man 1? Wait, what's... I need more details. All I saw was that someone showed it off, but it's they wouldn't sell it. But Jesus Christ, that was a nice Mega Man 1. Armored Core Project Sexy. I'm actually not familiar with this copy of Armored Core at all. Like, I don't think I've ever even seen this Armored Core game before. Alundra does go hard. Yeah, what are you guys after tonight? Are there things you're going to be bidding on? There's a few games I'm going to be taking shots at. I don't want to, like always, you know, I don't really want to say it out loud here. I don't want to create more competition for myself, but I will be tossing some bids. There is some stuff opening here where I just think it's low. I think the prices are low, so I'll be tossing some bids myself. Curious what else you guys are eyeing.
Fair warning.
The guy told you he was going to grade it. You offered him $50K. What? And he turned it down. Really think it's going to be the first 9.8 NES Mega Man. Turn down $50K, hey? Man, guy knows what he has, I guess. Jesus.
$340.
Is the guy a game collector, Virtual Vault? My gosh. Armored Core. Pushing its way up over $400 here, slowly but surely.
Fair warning.
Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. We always have new things popping, new things hitting. Someone just posted in the Discord the other day a 9.8A plus green screen Super Mario Land. So, like, if you're not in the Discord, there's nice stuff happening every day. There's nice stuff happening in the Discord. Free link in the description. Great games show up and a lot of good discussion. Armored Core, the Project Phantasma, closing at $400. Battle Arena to Shinden, long box VGA 90. Whew. None are rated higher. Yeah, I figured. Highest graded VGA copy of this variant here. Looking for 1,750. Yeah, the grannies are slipping left and right. My gosh. Is the top of the pop Tony Hawk Tonight? Is that what you're saying, Secret Tape? The Tony Hawk Tonight is top of the pop. Pro Skater 2.
Next,
I was looking if there was going to be a high-grade Skater 1 tonight. I don't think there is. But Battle Arena to Shinden, the VGA 90, closing at 1,687. Yeah, that's just... VGA 90 on Jewel Longbox is very hard. Very, very hard. The seals are crap and they crack easy, so... VGA 90 is real nice. Battle Arena to Shinden number 2, 9.6A. Pushing its way over 300 here. Yeah, the Tony Hawk Tonight is, geez, top of the pop on that. No Tony Hawk 1 tonight, just number 2. Yeah, Tony Hawk 1, I guess high grade would probably go to the signature at this point, hey?
Fair warning.
Or it always has gone to the signature, historically. I know Tony Hawk 1, in like just finding any Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 is not easy. Not easy at all. Battle Arena to Shinden number 2, $375. A little bit cheaper there. Long box, nice grade. Battle Arena to Shinden number 3. Geez, we're getting the whole collection here. 9.8A plus, tied with one other highest graded on the pop report. If you're a Battle Arena to Shinden fan, they got everything for you. There's a few great lots in this auction. Cross your fingers for Clock Tower 2. My fingers are crossed for you, Doom. No Kingsfield this evening? No, I don't believe so, Thane. No Kingsfield this evening. It's interesting what they do and don't get in for the PlayStation auction. Like, there's no FF7 tonight, which is a little bit interesting. Usually a staple of these auctions, usually a staple PS1 game, you know, and not the rarest game in the world. But no FF7 tonight. So, obviously, it just depends what people can sign. But it's interesting what does or doesn't come up from auction to auction. We have FF8 and 9 carrying the load tonight, so.
Fair warning.
Also,
$240.
we got a Rain energy drink, cherry limeade, very delicious. It's almost a little bit too much sweetener in it. Like, you can kind of, in the aftertaste, you get a little bit of, like, you know what I mean? You know the sweetener's there, because obviously it's 0 sugar, 0 calories, all that stuff, so. The Battle Arena to Shinden, though, pushing its way at almost 300. I also forgot the Shinden 3 even existed. I didn't know if it existed. Like, I feel like I'm almost learning about a brand new game right now. I really feel like I haven't seen it before. Sold for $300. Like, this has to be pretty late in release, no? Brigandine, and the Legend of Ferencia. Atlas published game, 9.6A here. The only reason I know it exists is because it's Atlas. I always paid attention to the Atlas PS1 titles because they're Atlas, of course, right? Back in the day when you would dumpster dive for video games, you found a sealed Battle Arena to Shinden 3 at half-price books dumpsters. Let's go. That's huge. You just sold a 9.8A plus Smuggler's Run on PS2 for $750?
$360.
For Smuggler's Run? I didn't know that game had fans. That's crazy, man. That seems like a really good sale. Yeah, like that game's niche. And Marty, the one-man party. Welcome back to the Greg Gang, my guy.
Fair warning.
Smuggler's Run was a launch title. Fuck, I guess, like, that helps. That does help. I knew it was a really early PS2 game, didn't know it was a launch title. I think back in the day, we rented Smuggler's Run 2? I think it was kind of cool. You know, it was a kind of cool game, but nothing that stood out whatsoever. Like, we rented it, we played it, and never thought about it again. Brigandine, 450 bucks there into Bust a Groove number 2, 9.88 plus. Yo, Greg, how long will you be on vacation? Looking forward to more epic streams. I will be gone until the August signature. I will be back for the August signature. I'm heading to Europe right away. I'm packing. Like, as soon as this live stream ends, I just go and pack for the next, like, 12 hours. So, get on a plane tomorrow. I will be back for the signature auction, though. I made sure. Like, I made damn sure to be back in time for the signature. I wasn't going to miss that. Bust a Groove 2, 9.88 plus, only one graded higher out of 6 total on the pop report. First time offering it in over a year, and Bust a Groove 2 is getting some damn love here as we push up over $900. Pushing over $1,000. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is still in the top 10 highest Metacritic grade games of all time at number 8. That's crazy. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 getting the frickin' love.
Fair warning.
Jeez. Doom heading over to Europe. Doing a little backpacking trip, so gotta fill up my backpack. That's why packing is going to take so long here, because like it needs to be as efficient as possible. Bust a Groove number 2 selling for just over $1,000. Like, that seems super freaking solid, man. They said they had a copy last year. 9.8A plus sold for 450 bucks. This year it sells for twice over $1,000 now. I mean, all the way back in July 2021, perfect condition copy there for 2,000 bucks. But like, Jesus Christ, man, good sale on Bust a Groove 2 tonight at 1,000. Damn. Chocobo Racing, 9.68 plus plus.
$240. $260.
How does backpacking work? Do you book your places in advance and walk to each city? We have rail passes. Europe runs on trains. So, like, you just fill up your backpack and you essentially just either take buses or travel in between little cities and countries even. Just walk on a, just get on a train. Get on a train and go. So on the gold NWC loose carts, they actually turn the game on and test the internals. Or is the grade strictly based on the shell label screws? I assume for games like that, they probably do test it. Like, I would assume so. They probably look at literally everything they can with that. In general, though, testing and stuff is not determined into the grade, I don't believe. Because that's a separate fee you can pay for when you submit games. You can pay for testing. So...
fair warning.
But with something like NWC, I certainly assume they look at it. Chocobo Racing goes for $400. Chocobo's Dungeon number 2, 9.88 plus there, goes for $300. Couple of little cool Squaresoft games there. Into Chrono Cross, a 9.88 plus.
$800. $850.
When's the VGA PS1 coming? I think it's at the very end of the auction, actually. I think the PS1 console's at the very end, because we go through all the games, and then there's a little bit of console and peripheral, I think. What's at the very end here? Yeah, it's at the very end. Second last item, and a PS1 console is the very last item, the mini one. So, 2 graded consoles at the very, very end of the auction. As we Chrono Cross is Chrono Crossing almost 1,500 bucks here. Yes, hit the like button as well. Thank you, Twisted Gaming. Helps out the stream immensely. Whereabouts in Europe? Like UK, France, Amsterdam, Switzerland, Bruges, and a couple other places. Two grails to get in this auction. You're hoping no one bids? Here we go, man. Hope so for you. Chrono Cross goes for 1,500 bucks on the 9.88 plus.
200, 300, 300.
This is the first game I was interested in this auction here. the
You've been outbid.
Clock Tower 2, 9.88 plus.
$600.
Very nice copy
You've
of
been
Clock Tower
outbid.
2. We're now pushed up to 750.
$650.
Ooh.
$700.
Ooh. Looking for
You've been
875
outbid.
on it now. Man, I can't. If I wasn't going to Europe,
$750.
like literally tomorrow, I think I would keep pushing. Clock Tower 2, 9.88 plus. I just like the series. It's horror. It's Clock Tower.
$800.
Hey, don't do that, Greg. Are you bidding on this one, Silas?
$900.
Yep. I played Clock Tower 1, 2, and 3, actually, Craig. Number 2 is shit.
1,100. 1,002. 1,000.
Number 2 is, like, pretty objectively a bad game. But I like Clock Tower. I like what it is. Pushing its way now, man, I had no shot. Jesus Christ. I had no shot. Now I feel better. Over $2,000 now. 9.88 plus. Jesus, man.
Fair warning.
Yeah, exactly. It's better off sealed than being actually played.
Next lot.
Frickin' $2,000.
$65.
Clock Tower 2, 9.88 plus. Wow. First big sale of the auction right there. I did not expect that much. Did not expect that much on it. I knew it would be expensive, but like, whew. Yeah, there you go, Doom. That sale just made up for some of the other ones you had there. I know you said you were having some weak results, so there you go. 2,000 on Clock Tower 2, man. Colin McRae Rally, 9.88 plus with only 2 copies of the game listed. Highest on the pop report. Looking for $300 on it. Colin McRae Rally, July 2021. $780 was the peak price. Looking for $325 on it right now. You have a 9.6 and you wanted to upgrade, you're going to have to wait. I have a 9.4 and I wanted to upgrade. I was thinking the exact same thing, man. I was thinking the exact same thing.
$320.
Now I'm not going to upgrade. Yes, and this turned into the Dirt franchise later on. Colin McRae Rally had like, what, 4 games or something? And then it merged into the Dirt franchise. So, Colin McRae Rally has its own, it's a notorious game. Notorious isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. It matters in gaming. It's not just a random racing title.
Next lot.
You have a feeling Clock Tower 2 will be around again? I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so myself, but... When's the PS1 coming? End of the auction, L7.
Fair warning. 1,003.
Enjoy the trip. Please try fish and chips when you get to the UK. I think we have one pub booked in already that will be hitting up, so... Command and Conquer, 9.88 plus plus.
$400.
Damn, that's nice. Only 1 in 9 examples on the pop report. Should be highest graded copy, I would assume, right? It's a 9.88 plus plus. There was one in December 2020 for 3,300. Jeez.
Next lot. $300.
1,625 on Command and Conquer. Yeah, that's just a cool game.
$700.
Just a cool game.
$800.
1,625 for that. Crash Bandicoot Warped. 9.88 plus. Should be a later production copy here without the lenticular cover. Right? Yeah, later production copy. Jeez, man, still pushing over $1,000 though. Not holding people back at all.
Next lot.
Crash Bandicoot fans.
$200.
$1,093. I thought being the later print, I mean, I guess an early print would just sell for even more. Jeez. Croc, the Legend of the Gobbos. 9.68 plus. Part of me is surprised that like Croc is expensive. Me and my brothers are actually gonna have a Croc game night soon, like once I'm back from my trip, because we did grow up playing it, and it was incredibly average.
$60.
Like, it was just incredibly average of a game. Maybe I should have got into it more. It was incredibly average. But then you see, like, you know, $400 for 9.68 plus. Like, Croc has value, man. People are nuts for Croc, I guess. But very average game. At least I thought so. Maybe I was just too young or something. I don't know. That's why we're going to have a Croc night to see if it actually holds up at all. Crash Team Racing. Foil cover, black label, 90 plus. When do you roll out for Europe? Literally tomorrow.
500.
Yeah, how many suitcases am I going to bring for the PAL games? I'm just going to load up on PAL games. I'm going to come back and I'm going to be completely PAL pilled.
$600.
Telling you guys how great the PAL games are. Last sold was $1,100 on eBay. Same game, same grade. A Croc 9.68 plus. Jesus, man. And I'm over here thinking $400 for Croc is impressive. $1,100 for it. Jeez. Crash, Spyro, and Croc are the big three early. Yeah, like, you know, Crash and Spyro, I fully get it. Obviously, Croc didn't spawn into much of a franchise compared to Crash and Spyro. Joan Bone sold it. Nice. That's a big one for the Joan Boner right there. That is a nice sale for the Joan Boner. Yeah, what games am I going to take to grade with UKG? Yes, right. I need to also go and grade some games with UKG and buy all the PAL games. It's like I would love to step into some video game stores while in Europe, but like I don't even know anything about PAL video games, you know? It almost seems like wasted effort to go into game stores in Europe for myself. Crash Team Racing is looking for $1,500 on the 90 plus. Just beautiful copy of the game. There is one graded higher, only 7 on the VGA census. Another one of those examples where, like, you just would think VGA had graded more of these over the years. Only frickin' 7, man. Only 7 of these in VGA cases. It's crazy. 1,875 is what it's looking for. 90 plus grade. They're not your pal, friend. That's how I feel. That is how I feel. What do you want to see about Toshinden, Supyo? What do you want to see? The comps on it? What are you yapping about Battle Arena Toshinden for? As Crash Team Racing is pushing over $2,000 here. It's not showing me comps for oh, the pops. You need the pops. Yeah, I'm not popping open the VGA pop report here, so someone else has to find you that one.
$900.
Looking for $2,300 now on Crash Team Racing. Yeah, I'll do here. Let's see.
Fair warning.
Crash Team Racing PS1. What have we seen, man?
$190. $220.
9.8 A plus from the Dreamer collection. Went for $1,300 back in March 2022. $1,000 December 2021. $1,800 July 2021 for a 9.8 A plus. So say hello to the most expensive copy of Crash Team Racing ever sold on Heritage Auctions. Probably the most expensive copy sold anywhere. 90 plus, $2,250. Woo! Jesus, man. Crash Team Racing. 90 plus foil cover. New record price at over $2,000. Here's Darkstalkers, the Night Warriors, 9.0 B plus.
$1,600.
You were the 1K sale back in 2021 as well? Did you win this copy, Simon?
$700.
Or did you lose out? Did you win this or lose this, my guy? Darkstalkers is pushing its way up over $2,000 as well. 9.0 B plus. Not even the highest grade in the world here. Only 5 copies of this variant on the Wada Pop report. Man, $2,000, 9.0 B plus. 9.0 B plus for $2,000 on Darkstalkers. Dead or Alive, 9.8 A plus plus top on the pop. Oh, tied with one other for highest grade. Dead or Alive, 9.8 A plus plus. Battle Arena Toshinden? VGA 90 has 4, 85 plus 2, 85 has 1. I assume that's what you're talking about there. Yeah, 7 total for Battle Arena Toshinden. And JC! My guy, I appreciate you. I appreciate you much, man. Thank you very much. Dead or Alive 9.8 A plus for 7, or 9.8 A plus plus for 750. The Diablo 1 9.4 A plus on PlayStation. Very nice copy.
$1,000.
We don't see Diablo 1 much at all either, like ever, actually. Yeah, pushing over $1,000. There we go.
$1,300.
VGA 90, $3,600. Even July 28th, 2023. So like 1 year ago, almost 1 year ago to the date, on this very night, 9.48 plus went for 2,160. So it looks like that is the comp. 2,160. Right now we're looking for 1,875. Diablo still super freaking strong, man. Super freaking strong. Looking for 2,000 now. This is just it's Diablo. What is kind of crazy though? There's JC.
Dudes out here streaming the night before a 3-week backpacking trip. Mind blown. Lol. Enjoy the vacation. Greg Raw.
Much appreciated, dude. Diablo 1 here, the 9.48 plus, sold for like as much. It might have even outsold Diablo on PC. Remember we just had the PC showcase auction? Didn't Diablo 1 in like VGA 80 sell for $1,800? Like that like I get it. PlayStation is more popular, but like you can get the PC version for the same price? Man, that seems crazy to me. No shot would I take the PlayStation version over the PC version. No shot. Dino Crisis with a free memory card with purchase, 9.88 plus black label copy here. Only copy that has this nice little sticker on it. On the Wada Pop report there. Like, no way am I taking the PS1 version over the big box.
Fair warning. $1,400. $1,500.
People have the money to spend tonight. You think some people eat craft dinner for the next month? Yeah, people are coming out. They need to revamp Kronk. They need to revamp Croc with a Conker's attitude. Maybe a doobie hanging out of his mouth. Yeah, that's what Croc needs. Does anyone know if Croc 2 still has Simon, 34 freaking months, my guy. Thank you.
Fair warning.
Yeah, there's the memory card included, by the way. It is on the back of the case. So, Dino Crisis with memory card, 1,875. Yeah, this bidding is freaking aggressive tonight so far, man. It's looking like I'm not going to win anything at this rate. Yeesh. Discworld, VGA 90 plus. Does anyone know if Croc 2 still uses tank controls? That was one of the worst things about Croc 1. It's just like trying to move Croc is, oh my gosh, there's no fluidity, man. No fluidity in the game. Tank controls just kind of kill it. Maybe that was the biggest issue. Silas, you grabbed the Dino Crisis 9.88 plus. There we go. Missed out on the clock tower, but you ended up with the Dino Crisis. Very nice. That was your Diablo big box on at the PC Showcase time capsule. Yeah, dude. After that Diablo 1 big box sold, I still have regret about it, right? I'm still talking about it. Discworld, the VGA 90 plus here. Tied with one other for the highest graded on the VGA Pop Report, only 11 on the VGA Pop Report total. So, tied for nicest graded copy. It's extremely unlikely a 95 will ever exist, so $1,250 for Discworld. Into Ultimate Battle 22. One copy literally just sold. Literally just sold 2 days ago for $875. Let me just slide my little bid button over there.
You've been outbid.
If a copy just sold for $875, I was willing to pay under $400. Still only looking for $400 on the 10 though. Like I said, 2 days ago, $875. Do I do it? No, it's stupid. Don't be stupid. Yeah, don't be stupid. This is skibbity as hell, Thane. The last thing I need to do is win this.
Fair warning.
And Elijah! The $9.99, my guy. Very generous and very kind of you.
$400.
Vacations where I wanna be, party on the beach where the fun is free. We don't need a holiday. It's time to celebrate.
It took me a second to
I need a vacation.
to get the tune of the song there.
$420.
It took me a second there. Thank you, Elijah. Much appreciated, dude. And yeah, surely enough here, right? The Ultimate Battle 22, the 10.0, it's up to $500 again. It's up to 500 bucks again. Took a little bit, but it got there. Still going, looking for 550. And of course, I just got to remind you guys, Ultimate Battle 22 is selling here. Tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. If you guys are looking to get into the next PlayStation Showcase auction, which, I mean, you're seeing the results happen here. If you want to get into the next one that's going to take place, you have some expensive, rare PlayStation games. It's coming up at the end of the year. There's going to be another one of these in December, so if you want to reach out for that, videogames@ha.com. You have until the end of October to think about it, so still a lot of time there, but you're seeing the results firsthand here. Other showcase auctions, everything, there's a calendar you can get in the description of the video here. I'll just paste that in chat for you guys. Videogames@ha.com. You can use the link in the description, get free appraisals on your stuff. Tell them Greg sent you. Helps out the channel. The Ultimate Battle 22 is also almost at $1,000. So, yeah, it ended up at $937.50. So, yeah. It sold for even more than it sold for 2 days ago. Again, man, the power of the showcase auction. Sometimes they just pop off. Dragon Warrior 7, 9.88++ UPC promo punch copy. Looking for only $375 on it, man. That's cheap. On Dragon Warrior 7, I know it's a UPC punch, but like 9.88++? Looking for under $400 still.
$320.
I had to go over my metrics and pitch, yeah, so I don't hit the bid button.
$340.
I was never going to pay 900 bucks for this, I'll tell you that, Skate Soup. You won't catch me dead paying $900 for an Ultimate Battle 22. I have my limitations, man. I have my limitations. I would rather own a Breath of the Wild second print 10.0 than this Ultimate Battle 22. I would probably rather buy a frickin' third print Breath of the Wild 10.0. This is just this no thanks, right? No thanks. Not for $900. No thanks. Not for me. Dragon Warrior 7's pushing up to 500 bucks now. Why do PS collectors hate the UPC punch? You're an Xbox collector and put a premium on that kind of stuff? It's just kind of what the market's decided, Ted.
Next lot.
Like, it's not even so much, I mean, I guess it is PS collectors, but even if you had an Xbox game come up with a promo punch, like if you put those games side by side at auction, promo punch, no promo punch, almost every single time, the non-punch copy will sell for more. So the market has just kind of decided that it's just damage. A lot of people simply see it as damage.
$320.
And this Dragon Warrior, like, this isn't a drill copy.
$320.
Right? Like, this should be a super clean promo punch. This should be a PS2 style one. Yeah, like, this isn't a, like, even on the Dragon Warrior, right? This is a super clean one. This is what you'd see on PS2 or whatever. So, even so, a lot of people just avoid them. Not interested. Here's the Dragon Warrior 7 VGA 85 plus, right? Talking to this, we're watching it real time. 9.8 A++, 475. The 85 plus here, exact same price. It fucking sold for more. So $500 for the non-punched copy. So there you go, Ted. It just is what it is, man. People just do not. People don't want the promo punches. You know, I'm not the one deciding that. It's just what the market has decided. It's what the people bidding on this stuff has decided. But 85 plus, literally outselling a freaking 9.8 A++, right? This is what it is, man. If you don't mind promo punch, you can get them at a great price. If you're not someone who cares, you can save money. Einhander, Squaresoft shooter here. 90 plus or 9.8 A++, sorry. Beautiful freaking copy, 750 bucks. Promo punch isn't a real variant. They're more common than regular copy sealed because they were given to people that didn't care about them. Same with many VHS screeners. Yeah, I know, it's kind of funny thing, right? Like, promo punch almost always should confirm that this is an early print copy or even just like a first print copy, right? But just not seen that way. Isn't Einhander kind of cheap here at 750 bucks for the 9.8 A++? Yeah, a 9.8 A+. Oh, that was back in 2022. Jeez. It just doesn't feel expensive. It doesn't feel expensive on Einhander there at 750. Fighting Force, 9.8 A+.
$400.
Yeah, sometimes they just literally drill through the case. And Craig, I agree with you. In those cases, those games are worthless to me. Like those factory sealed PS1 games that have a literal drill hole in like the top left. That's worthless to me. I don't want anything to do with that. And WADA and CGC both consider that as like severe damage. I think those drill holes can only get like a 7.5 or something. What do you want though? 95 plus Mario Maker's coming up next month. Ooh. Which auction mountain? Is that coming up at a 6th gen showcase? What's getting a 95 plus Mario Maker? Jeez. Trade me yours for the banana controller. Holy shit. Man, that's like a decent offer right there. Final Fantasy VIII 9.8 A++. Obviously the best Final Fantasy game. Pushing its way up to almost $2,500. How many of these are on the pop report? There can't be many. It's actually weird how low the amount of A++ of these Final Fantasies and stuff there are. I should have checked this before the auction, but what do we got? Made in USA, Squaresoft. One of only 6. Yeah, there you go. Frickin' Pop 6, man. Pop 6. Where's the promo version I have? Do you mean this thing? This little guy. The NWC 35th? Pro version? Promotional copy? Ooh. Ultra rare canceled Kickstarter Nintendo illegal video game 1 of 1. Buy now. Rare. Final Fantasy 7 or 8, sorry, pushing up to almost $4,000 fucking dollars now. Man. Like I said, only Pop 6. It's crazy how few of these perfect copies exist on Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. So, 3,750 sounds frickin' extreme.
Next lot.
Like, that seems extreme, man. Did we have like a... Yo, Divine Pops, welcome in, dude. Do we have a comp on that? We gotta find a comp on Final Fantasy VIII. Surely one sold before, right? Final Fantasy IX didn't get any bids. Of course it didn't. It's already $1,800 frickin' dollars. No, they dodge the disc 8-bit. When they drill, they don't hit the disc. $1,875 for Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy Anthology is a 90+. Only one copy is graded higher on the VGA, and it's looking for almost $2,000 right now. You had a 9.8 A++ FF8 listed for $2.5K for the longest time. If you don't mind me asking, what's the most expensive game I own? Probably Donkey Kong Jr. Hang Tab, 85+. I think it's still that. It should be. Yeah, probably that. Black Box Excite Bike Hang Tab is probably up there as well. That Mega Man 2 I got graded recently is going to be in the, 10, 20,000. I think the Black Box Donkey Kong Jr. though, it's up there. It's up there. There's a few games that are in the multiple tens of thousands.
Fair warning.
This anthology is fucking crushing, man. Like, never mind my expensive games. This anthology is crushing. 90+ is over $3,000. Is the sale price before the buyer's premium the amount that goes to the consigning? Yes, exactly. Buyer's premium, the seller sees nothing. The buyer premium goes all to Heritage, and the other number is called the hammer price.
$220.
So, yeah. This bid right here, like it says 220 is the next bid. That's the hammer, and then there's 275 with BP. So if you're a consigner or a seller, you have to look at the hammer price.
Next lot.
Anthology for $3,000 is insane. Insane. Like, this is a very cheap game. That grade did some heavy lifting there tonight. Jesus, man. Frank Thomas Baseball, 262.50, 9.8 A+. Ghost in a Shell, 9.8 A here. Nicest copy on the WADA Pop Report. Jeez. What did you just say? You have a 9.8 A+ at Heritage. A CGC copy, Jesse? Ghost in the Shell, WADA 9.8 A, pushing to almost $500.
$420. $440.
Oh yeah, just nothing, Doom. It's nothing. It's just fun. It's just fun.
$460. $480.
That anthology is the worst version of one of the best games ever. Cool, thanks. You're going to be sending some graded games to Heritage for the fall 6th gen and onwards. Probably going to sell your 9.8 A plus French Guide Louvre. I'm excited. Like, that's interesting. I don't know how, like, that's interesting. No clue how that Louvre game will do. That's on what, 3DS, right? The French Guide to the Louvre?
$600.
Not 100% sure what to expect out of that, but cool game. Ghost in the Shell slowly but surely pushing its way up to over 750 here. Right, I wanted to find a comp on FF8 as well. I'm sure we've seen one at Heritage before, right? Surely we've seen one before. Looking for a 9 point. Oh, here's a VGA 90. Like, that's super nice. 2,280.
$750.
This is the first time we've... No way. There's no way that's the first time. There we go. $900. Oh, UPC Punch. Jesus. December 2022. UPC Punch went for $900. 9.8 A++. There we go. A real copy of FF8. November 2022. 9.8 A++.
Fair warning.
1,680.
Next lot.
Okay. 4,440 back in October 2021. $7,200. August 2021. Okay. Final Fantasy VIII has had some massive sales,
Fair
but
warning.
this is the highest sale we've seen in like 2 years. Ghost in the Shell, $937.50. Gran Turismo, 9.8 A++ copy. Wow. Highest graded copy of the game they've offered since January 2022. Where it sold for $8,400 frickin' dollars. Whew. Looking for $2,375 right now. The comp on this from 2 years ago, $8,400.
$2,000.
Wow. Pushing its way up to almost $2,500 now.
$2,400.
The French one's not quite so rare, but still one of the most expensive 3DS games. Yeah. You bought both of the 9.8 A++ last
Fair
ones? Hilarious. You're opening at $1,200 on your Ghost in the Shell? I mean, it sounds pretty realistic if this one just sold for $900. You know, $1,200 seems pretty realistic. The Gran Turismo 9.8 A++, $2,750 still. Far Cry from $8,000 it sold for, you know, like 2.5 years ago, but still a lot of value there in Gran Turismo. That's no slouch there at almost $3,000. Gran Turismo 2, 9.8 A+. Only one copy of Gran Turismo 2 is graded higher. Once again, almost impossible to get like 9.8 A++. Yeah, 2021 values, truly, dude. Looking at some of those just like, you know, we're what, almost, we're like 3 years, I guess. 3 years removed now from the Mario 64 sale. How about that, hey? We had the 3-year freaking anniversary of the 1.5 million Mario 64. That does not feel like 3 years ago. That's crazy, man. And still, you know, look back at some of those prices and it's just hard to believe. Gran Turismo 2, $750, 9.8 A+. Game I need to get at some point. I grew up playing Gran Turismo 2, like, you know, every day kind of thing. This game was a big part of my childhood. Guilty Gear, VGA 90, Atlas. The start of it all. $875. Guilty Gear, still in frickin' Evolution every year as well. EVO, the biggest fighting game tournament. Guilty Gear. 25 years running now? Pretty crazy. Hot Shots Golf, 9.8 A+.
$180. $190.
Yes, it's at the 6th gen auction. Pretty cool stuff in there. Yeah, hopefully you can get that Mario Maker, man. I think I paid $750, maybe $800 for the Mario Maker I bought. 95 plus, I think. It was somewhere right around there. So, yeah, Serena Williams' husband, Reddit Man. Reddit Man bought it, Rapstallion.
$280.
Purchased by Alexis Ohanian, the 1.5 million. Low-key didn't even know there was a PS1 game, Guilty Gear.
Fair warning.
Hot Shots Golf 9.88 plus, pushing its way up to almost 350 bucks. So not like I wouldn't like no, Mario 64 wasn't an inside job. It was just bought by a multi-millionaire, and it was sold by someone who hangs out in the chat room quite a bit. So
Fair warning.
like the dude who sold it hangs out in live chat, you know, almost every week actually. He got paid out. The dude bought it. I don't know. Money traded hands, so didn't seem like much of an inside job. Just stupidity, I guess, is what you could put it at. Just fucking craziness of 2021, man.
$400.
Hot Shots Golf 9.88 plus went for 375 into ISS Pro Evolution Soccer 9.68 plus. Only copy on the Pop Report. First time offering it at Heritage. Is this the start of the ISS series? No. Surely not, right? Pushing its way up over almost $700 here. What do people know about this ISS Pro Soccer game that I don't? Oh yeah, for sure, Rap. And I know that the like everything that was said about the Mario 64 was like scam, bullshit, fake, all this stuff. So I mean, that's forever going to be the prevailing narrative. But I mean, it the guy got paid for it. The owner still has it. Just is what it is. But yeah, the prevailing narrative will forever be scam, fake, whatever. You know, 3 years after the fact, who cares? It is what it is now.
$340.
ISS Pro Evolution Soccer though for 750 is like that's pretty. Oh yeah, money laundering, right? Money laundering. How could I have forgot Blue Smoke? Money laundering of the century. 750 bucks for ISS Pro Evo Soccer, man. That's real.
Fair
Jesus,
warning.
that's real. Jet Moto 9.48 plus.
$400.
Looking for almost 500 bucks here. This copy, man. This copy has some issues. Won the ISS Pro Evo. Maybe you'll understand about real football love once you reach Germany. Oh, this guy. Wow. This guy. Here we go. I will agree. I don't really care about soccer. But like, what about this game, Edahedemedi? What about it? Is it just rare? Did you grow up playing it? Like, what's your draw to it? 9.48 plus Jet Moto. Selling for 475 bucks. Here's Jet Moto 2 from the Dreamer Collection. 9.68 plus.
$280.
Nice copy of Jet Moto 2 here. Last sold for 528 bucks, I think. Should be the exact same copy there. March 2022. I think that was the Dreamer Collection auction. Yeah, this copy of Jet Moto, though, man. Like, this is just a quick reminder. Look at the games before you purchase. This is 9.4A plus, and like, there's a crack on it over here. Right there, you got a small crack. So maybe that's the 9.4, right? Like, okay, you'd a 9.4A plus small crack, you'd understand. But then you go to this corner, and what the fuck? What's happening? So, you know, in most cases, you can trust the grade, but like, just make sure you look at the stuff before you buy it. This was back in 2021, I think. Yeah, June 2021. Just make sure you check. Just make sure you check. Take a peek. Take a peek at games before you buy. Always check out the graded stuff. $475 for it this time around. Jet Moto 2, $375. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, 9.8 A++ copy. Holy shit, JoJo's.
$1,400.
You saw one ISS Pro heavily cracked copy for sale in like 4 years? This game just doesn't exist, and you're playing it like 3 hours per day. Jeez, man. That's sweet. That is sweet, man. Congrats on grabbing it.
Fair warning.
Colorado was the first to legalize weed, just saying, yeah. The grader was certainly high on that one. We can agree on that, StarTide. We can agree on that, because yeesh. the last sale on this exact copy of Jet Moto was like $1,300 too, back in like 2021, I think. Maybe it was 2022, but yeah. Jet Moto, man, that's a shaky copy of 9.48 plus there. JoJo's Bizarre, 9.88 plus for 2,000. Yeah, that is exactly right. June 2021 is exactly when WATA was getting like smashed by orders, so I assumed that quality control was down. I assumed things were getting missed. I just bad time, man. Bad time for grading. And that's like not just a WATA Games thing. That's all grading companies during the boom phase there when everything was going fucking nuts. Like, just make sure you look at the stuff you buy, you know? Good reminder. JoJo's Bizarre, $2,000 for the 9.88 plus is pretty cool. Jumping Flash, also a 9.88 plus. Jesus, 1,875. Klonoa, Door to the Phantom Isle, 9.8. Fuck, there's a lot of nice games, hey? Klonoa, 9.88 plus here. Jeez.
Fair warning. $950.
That game was your childhood for sure. Jet Moto rules. Yes, we my brother and I played Jet Moto 2. Where the heck is it? We played Jet Moto 2 every time we went to our uncle's house. And yeah, it frickin' rocks, man. Just a great game. Great series, honestly. We just never owned the series ourselves, so, you know, we'd play it, yeah, every time we were at our uncle's house. We would turn on Jet Moto 2. And that's how we would spend our time. And it was freaking awesome. Klonoa, still pushing its way here. Looking for $1,500 now on the 9.88 plus.
Fair warning.
One other copy, 9.88 plus. So yeah, pop 2 on that. Jeez. $1,468, just shy of $1,500. JoJo's A plus sold in 2021 for almost that price, for almost 2K. I mean, yeah, the fact that the 9.88 plus is even getting close to a 2021 price feels pretty good, I will say. I don't know the difference between PS3 Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom and the PS4 version. I assume the PS4 version has all the DLC and stuff, but I'm just guessing.
$480.
Kudelka, 9.8A plus here. Tied with 2 others for the highest grade on the WATA Pop report. Yeah, raw CIB JoJo's over 200. Yup. JoJo is on PS1 is really cool.
$500.
Cool game. Cool game.
$600.
Chronos went low as shit? Like Chrono Trigger or which game? Or Chrono Cross? Chrono Cross?
$850. $900.
Is that the one you're saying went low there? $1,500 for the CGC 9.88 plus? WATA 9.88 plus earlier this year for $1,680. I mean, I would call that sale in line. Personally, unless you're meaning a different game, but Kudelica is climbing over $1,000. I think this is a brand new record sale price. Oh, Klonoa. Yeah, Thane also just said sold kind of cheap. $1,437. 9.88 plus. Maybe Klonoa has finally lost some of its steam. I know this used to be or was like a PS1 grail for years. Kudelka, I think that's a brand new record price, 9.88 plus here. Sold January last year, $750. Sold October 2021 for $930. Pretty sure this is the highest price we've ever seen for this game. At least from what it's showing me here, and this is going back to 2021, so like it was only $900 in 2021. I'm not seeing where it would be sold for more, you know what I mean? And holy shit, the Legend of Dragoon here, 9.88 plus. Tied with one other for the highest graded copy, looking for almost $4,000.
Next lot.
$3,500 for Legend of Dragoon. Like, I know there's a lot of really nice grade stuff tonight, high grade PS1s, but like, man, so much of these like really good games are going for $2,000, $3,000, almost $4,000. Like Legend of Dragoon for $3,500? Holy shit. 9.88 plus sold for $1,000 in December. Have we ever seen a 9.88 plus? Maybe we haven't. Jesus, man. A lot of money there for Legend of Dragoon. A lot of money. Like, it's just more of a niche title, you know what I mean? Just more niche, or at least I think it is. Lemmings! 9.48 long box copy here. I don't personally hold Legend of Dragoon into that, like, upper echelon of PlayStation RPG titles, you know? Do we have comps on Klonoa as well? Let's take a peek here.
Next lot. $240. $260.
Now, we barely have any comps for Klonoa. All the way back in 2020, though, 9.88 plus sold for $1,700. So, yeah, 9.88 plus, not a great showing for it tonight. Not a great showing for Klonoa tonight, considering in 2020, that's like before the boom even peaked, right? That's like pre-boom almost.
$360.
If it must not have been on Heritage then, Thane. Someone reach out to Squeaks. Where the hell did he sell it? When did he sell it? Where did he sell it? I wouldn't be surprised if Klonoa did sell for $5,000 during the boom. Like, that sounds very realistic. Lemmings, $225 loaded for $437.50, 9.8A. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue VGA 80 big box set, 3 box set, 3 disc box set. It's the big box version. You guys know. You like Dragoon, but you were terrible at that wheel timing minigame for attacks. I liked Legend of Dragoon growing up. I just, like, I just always felt it was more niche. Playing any games on the plane, or what's the plan? Craig with the 26 months. Let's go, dude. I don't think you've even popped yet. That'll pop soon. Yes. I need to download games tonight. I do. I don't know what I'm going to play, though. All I have with me is my phone. I need to still buy a freaking controller and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to download some games. I need to download either PSP or PS2 or GBA. Yeah, those are what I could download. Maybe even Game Boy Color. I might download Minish Cap.
$1,200.
How long is Minish Cap? Is that too long of a game? I've never played that. I've been meaning to. That might be my playing game, actually. Minish Cap. People who played Legend of Dragoon usually love it. Your wife was the one to tell you it was amazing. For its time, it was something special. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I enjoyed it. It felt unique. It felt different. It had its own gimmick. Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. Over $1,000 for the VGA 80. Jeez. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, 85 plus. I was hoping this was going to stay cheap. This opened up at like $400 bidding. Now looking for $875 on it. Marvel versus Street Fighter, 85 plus.
Fair warning.
Minish Cap, yay. Minish Cap is fun. Minish Cap is an okay length. Nothing crazy. Well worth playing. I think that's what I'm going to grab. I think that just decided it. We'll play Minish Cap on the plane.
1,000.
If you come to Liverpool and need a tour guide, let me know. Gordon Ramsay, meat on me. Woo, woo. Ramsay steaks for everyone. Woo. I need to convince my girlfriend that we need to go meet this. We need to go meet this random guy in Liverpool. Just come with me. Trust me. Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh my god, that moved quick, man. That bid was aggressive and like immediate. $2,625 fucking dollars. That was so quick too. Jesus. 2,600. I knew it was gonna be expensive. 9.48 plus August 2022, 3,000. So like, I guess we just haven't seen a nice copy. 9.8A, April 2023 for 2,640. Solid sale there on Marvel vs. Capcom. 2,625. And just, like I said, super quick bidding. And then immediately it turned off. Geez. The bidding tonight. Medieval VGA 90 plus hits $1,000. Mega Man X6 VGA 90. I'm disappointed. Yeah, stuff is like Comac, man. I have no frickin' chance in this auction.
Next lot.
No frickin' chance in this auction, dude. Everything I was even kind of eyeballing has sold for like 2 to 3 times what I was hoping. Mega Man X6 closes at $400 there for the VGA 90. Monster Rancher 2, 9.8A plus.
Fair warning.
Yeah, it's just some random guy with a Mario chair badge. And he likes SpongeBob. He sometimes posts SpongeBob pictures in the Discord. So like, let's go meet up. You're gonna love him. You're gonna love this guy, I guarantee it. He's a hoot. Monster Rancher 2 selling for $450. That's cool. That's cool. I don't need to buy these games, but they're cool. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, 85 plus here. Man, it just seems like everyone shows up on PlayStation night, hey? All the PS1 collectors just frickin' hold out for the PlayStation Showcase auction, and they all just show up in swarms here. Because, man.
Fair warning. Next lot. $280.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy, 85 plus, going for almost $1,200 there. What were you looking for? Oh, the Klonoa sold? It sold for more than you wanted to pay for it anyway. Got something else brewing. And it sold for more than what you wanted to pay, Odin. And people are saying it's still cheap.
Next lot.
NFL Game Day, 9.8A plus for $325. NHL Face Off, 9.8A. People were saying that Klonoa is cheap, Odin.
$380.
Squeaks had a 9.8A plus Klonoa on his website for $5,000, but now it's out of stock. You sold a raw Klonoa for 3.5K. Whew. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I knew Klonoa like was seen as, you know, basically the PlayStation Grail, so not surprised that even a raw copy you were able to get almost 5K or almost 4K for 3.5. Big sale. Parasite Eve 2 coming up in just a second here after NHL Face Off. Highest graded copy, jeez. $937.50 on NHL Face Off. Yeah, got some love there with the 9.8A plus. Parasite Eve 2, 9.8A plus. We'll see what this game does. It seems like Parasite Eve and Parasite Eve 2 are more expensive these days than they used to be. I saw some eBay sales. Even just CID copies seem very expensive these days on both Parasite Eve games. Some increase in popularity, even. You could even see the SpongeBob Game Boy SP Grail. It sat in the Roblox office. Just don't tell Roblox. I'm glad that's where you keep it. I'm glad you keep that in the office, as it should be. Parasite Eve 2 here looking for $575. That actually doesn't feel terrible.
Next lot.
No, that's not that much. I take back what I said. $550? Not bad. Not bad at all. Parasite Eve 2, CGC 9.8A plus, $550. This doesn't feel bad. Doesn't feel that expensive. Philosoma. Maybe, okay, yeah, Trevor, right? Like, just not bad, not bad. If someone picked that up, I think that's even a good price. Philosoma, VGA 90 long box copy of the game. My gosh, that again, super quick bidding, man. Pushed all the way up to $1,125 and then immediately done. Psychic Detective 9.4A plus coming from the Dreamer Collection, pushing its way up to almost $1,000 again. And so much of this stuff is like $1,000 minimum entry here. Seems like any of like the known titles are just shooting their way up. Here's Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 coming up. The VGA 90 I can only assume is going to do well here. $875 for Psychic Detective. R-Types 9.8A plus plus. Philosoma sounds like something a TV lawyer is suing the government about. Yeah, if you've been exposed to Philosoma, call now. You're probably thinking of, because I immediately think of the mesothelioma? I don't even know how to say the word.
Fair warning.
But those vintage commercials. You're shocked at how low Parasite Eve sold. There we go. I thought so. I thought it was a good value on that. Did you end up picking it up, Silas? R-Types goes for $387.50. Resident Evil 2. 9.8A plus with the Dual Shock little sticker on the front there. Mesothelioma. I can't even say it, man. Mesothelioma. There it is. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done. I tried. I gave it a fair, honest shot. I accept I can't say it. That's why I was in frickin' speech therapy when I was a kid. I can't fucking say, like, S and TH sounds. Took years for me to talk as well as I do.
Fair warning.
And I don't talk that well. Resident Evil 2 DualShock here, pushing its way up to almost 1,500.
1,300.
Only one graded higher out of 20 of the DualShock variant. At 1,500, looking for 1,625. Later production copy too, having the little DualShock sticker on it. Yeah, still selling for 1,500 bucks. Yeah, Canadian speech therapy, bro. Let's go. You were also, yeah, you were in speech therapy too, Brian. Yeah, you need it, man. You need it. That's how you get them good words. Say them good words real well when you go to speech therapy. 1,500 bucks. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, VGA 90. Yeah, I can only assume this is going to do pretty well. Last sale was December, actually. Not that long ago. $990. Looking for $938 right now. VGA 90 as well.
$800. $850.
You should have grabbed the Parasite Eve, but you wanted the Resident Evil 2? Your life is complete now. Let's go. Let's go.
Fair warning. $950.
Yeah, make Greg talk more good, JC. That's what Canadian therapy did. Yeah, Chris, we all just go to speech therapy, man. It's Canadian classic. Canadian tradition, even. Resident Evil Nemesis is pushing up over the last sale. We're over $1,000 here.
Next lot.
Selling for $1,125. Yeah, selling for more than it did back in December. There is some energy at this auction, dude. Some energy. Like, yeah, Parasite Eve, you know, didn't sell that strong, but Jesus. Seems everything else is.
$90.
I'm not sure if you guys think there have been any other deals of the auction. I don't even know. Like, maybe Frank Thomas baseball, that was only $262. Was that a good price? Maybe Guilty Gear below 900. Man, I don't know. There's not much. Romance 6, 9.88 plus.
Fair warning.
Oh yeah, Croc could be considered a deal, I guess.
Next lot.
Croc could be a deal.
$34.
$400 for Romance of the Three Kingdoms 6 into Saga Frontier 9.88 plus. If your speech was that bad, you'd be interested in how you did on the what? I can't see it now. I need to bump chat. On the SAT, if that's a thing in Canada. Hated it, took 5 to 6 times, barely cracked 400 on the verbal. When did you take an SAT? I don't think we have them in Canada, Milk. Because in my mind, the SAT is like, I don't know, something you take when you're going to become like a lawyer. Or is that like the placement exam that you take as a kid? I don't think we do SATs in Canada. It doesn't sound familiar at all.
$360.
The Battle Arena to Shinden was a deal. Someone will sell it to you for $5K. You won the loaded A seal, but under 500 for the 9.8 feels nice. Fair. I'm thinking of the LSAT. Yes, LSAT is for lawyers. That's what I was thinking of, Brian. You are correct. I saw the SAT, so I was on the same track. SAT is high school going into college. Standardized test most kids have to take? Nope.
$260.
Nope, that is the US thing. Definitely not a Canada thing then. Saga Frontier went for 9.88 plus. Simpsons Wrestling 9.88 plus. Simpsons Wrestling was actually fun back in the day. Good game. Good game. Pre-college standardized test for the States. Yeah, interesting.
Fair warning.
Interesting.
Next
I didn't even mind testing either. Like, I hear that, you know, and I'm like, oh man, I want to take that. Like, I don't hate testing. I find it kind of fun, honestly. I like evaluations. Simpsons Wrestling, $225. Probably the same reason I like grading, right?
$600.
Sending stuff in for grading, having someone tell you if it's good or not. Like, yeah, it's just kind of fun. It's exciting. Spyro Collector's Edition, VGA 95. That's nice. Like, just having it on a 95? Yeah, tied with one other copy for highest Indian to university, etc. Today you learned Greg wants to be graded, exactly. That's my fetish.
Fair warning. $750.
You'd hate testing if I saw what the Canadian citizenship test requires. Oh boy. Identify every type of moose. You guys are screwed.
Fair warning. Next lot.
The classic red energy drink into PC overheat true combo. Let's hope not, Thane. The PC's been running fine ever since I got it fixed. All I did was replace the power supply. Runs like a dream now. Never been better. Spyro Collector's Edition, $875. Here's Spyro, 85 plus sweepstakes early production copy. This is the grail for some people right here. The frickin' grail for some people. Looking for 3,250 on Spyro. 85 plus. Black label early production copy.
$2,800. $3,000. $3,200.
Let's see the comps on Spyro too here. Because I know there's insane sales on Spyro.
$3,400.
Got to get the copy with the sweepstakes on the back. Whoops. Nope, that's not gonna work. Spyro sweepstakes. That's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Wow. Well, never mind. Well, how isn't that finding it? Dragon sweepstakes. What did I fuck up? We just gotta go Dragon sweepstakes. There we go. Looking for 4,750.
Fair warning.
Looking for 4,750.
$4,200.
Now looking for 5,000 now. So the most recent sweepstakes copy that sold, 9.6A plus, May 2024 for 5,000. This is matching it. Right now we're sitting at just about the same price as the 9.6A plus from back in May. We're now over that price. 9.6A plus, 5,000 back in May. This will be the most expensive sale on Spyro in the past year. Going back to August 5th, 2020, $9,600. Jesus, man. Like I said, Spyro was expensive as shit. $5,500 for the 9.5A plus, though. Nice copy of the game. Maybe you can even get this regraded, turn it into a 9.8A plus. Maybe. Might be able to. Nice copy of the game. $5,500, though. Jeez. Well, like I said, yeah, Croc didn't keep up with Spyro, I'll tell you that. Street Fighter Collection, 9.8A plus. Croc did not keep up with Spyro or Crash Bandicoot.
Fair warning.
Any Spyro or Marvel games? Yeah, we had the Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel Superheroes. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter went for 812. Capcom went for 2,625. So, yeah. A couple of big Marvel games there, actually. Street Fighter Collection, 9.8A plus, pushing over $800. Why is Spyro so crazy? Is it really that big of a series? I mean, as far as PS1 mascot series go, I mean, yes, kind of, I guess.
$800.
Like, it's up there, man. It's up there with, like, the most pivotal PS1 franchise that exists. These days, obviously, Spyro has fallen off a lot, but... yes, Skylanders, I guess, was still massive for kids. That is true.
$900.
Skylanders was still massive. Good point, good point. You're going for all the Spider-Man games. Jesus, man, that's going to be expensive. There's some expensive Spider-Man titles out there.
$1,100.
Street Fighter Collection. Why not, right? Why not? Over $1,000. Highest graded copy of this variant on the Pop Report. Pushing up over $1,000 here.
Fair warning.
I grew up playing Spyro Year of the Dragon. It was fantastic. Like, it was an absolutely great game. So, you're so confused why games have to be big franchises to be valuable? I mean, it certainly helps, Supyo. It just helps, like, maintained relevance absolutely helps. Like, obviously, there's some one-offs, spin-offs, rare games and stuff that are still expensive that don't have actual franchises attached. But I don't think you're as confused as you're saying you are.
$320. $360.
But yes, there's absolutely stuff that doesn't have big franchises that is still expensive. But it certainly helps to maintain relevance for multiple years. It helps pull in demand for the speculative dentists amongst us. Exactly. If you're a dentist looking to invest in stuff, like there has to be prolonged demand, right? And what better than a Nirvana t-shirt to match that demand? Street Fighter Fighter Collection went for $1,375. Street Fighter 2 Collection, or Street Fighter Collection 2, sorry, $575 for the VGA 90. Suikoden 2, 9.6A+. Again, this is kind of like Klonoa, where just old-time grail, right? Suikoden 2 has been the grail of PS1 for years and years and years. Yeah, hopefully whoever keeps throwing huge money at these is a philanthropist who is going to do the right thing and break every single one out. Yep. We got to increase the amount of games out there. I just put the auction link in the chat for you guys, too, if you want to pop in here. We still got 23 games to go. 75% done the auction. Appreciate you guys being here. Once again, tonight is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. There's going to be another one of these showcase auctions coming up in December of this year. Power of PlayStation. You can reach out, videogames@ha.com. There's appraisal. There's links in the description to get yourself free appraisal. So you can reach out that way. Heritage can help you get the stuff graded. Then you don't pay any fees until it sells. Put me back in speech therapy, man. I can't talk. Videogames@ha.com to reach out. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here. You just picked up a 9.8A+ Spider-Man the movie for PS2. Nice, very nice. Suikoden 2, $1,000 for the 9.6A+ now. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 went for $500 into Tekken 3 with the bestseller sticker on it. Over 1 million units sold in the USA. 9.8A++ copy, jeez.
Next lot. $80.
Closing at $812.50. Can't you just take that sticker off? Am I crazy? Can't you just peel that sticker off and have like a first print, quote unquote? Isn't this still a first print copy of the game? 9.8A++ seems kind of nutty on Tekken 3, no? Threads of Fate, 9.8A+ here.
$170.
Year of the Dragon was your favorite too? You have the Top Pop Wada copy in your wardrobe somewhere. You need to fetch it out. Yeah, just hiding back there somewhere, right? Top Pop copy there. Suikoden 2 was the bee's knees when you first started collecting, and then Spyro outsells it by fivefold. Yeah. Truly Final Fight CD, right? You go back to the year 2013, man. Like, you never thought you'd dream of the day where Suikoden 2 gets outsold by Spyro by 5.5x. So it's just crazy, man. Crazy how the hobby has evolved over the past like 5-10 years.
$340.
You got a handful of graded PS1, PS2 games you need to post and sell? Looks like the PlayStation market is doing decently well at the moment. I mean, hey, the results from this auction are certainly doing pretty frickin' well. If you have some high-grade popular stuff, you're probably going to do decent. Kent, you won the Suikoden game. Let's go, dude. For some reason, I'm almost surprised you didn't already have, I'm almost surprised you didn't have, a Suikoden 2 already. Threads of Fate, slowly but surely, pushing its way up over $500 here. Yeah, you know, Suikoden 2, Klonoa, Team Buddies, IQ, the old PS1 grails, man. Now it's all about the Tomb Raiders and the Spyros. Get with the times, get with the times. The New World, Tomb Raider's coming up, actually, 9.4A+. Oh, you do already have a Suikoden 2. It's your second copy. There we go. I know you too well at this point, Kent.
$600.
9.6A+. January last year for $1,680, so.
$650.
9.8A+ CGC copy went for $1,560 back in November. 9.6A+, $1,000. Suikoden 2, man. Seeing some weakness.
Fair warning.
And do I know when the Heritage N-Gage auction has happened? Yeah. When are they finally going to bring a real console in here, right? When do we get N-Gage? Yeah, $144,000 Tomb Raider coming up.
Fair warning.
Serving it up for you guys. Serving it up.
Next lot.
What will it sell for tonight? Like $4 or $5 grand, maybe? Is it even worth that much anymore? God damn, Tomb Raider, man. One of the biggest falls. The fall off needs to be studied.
180.
Threads of Fate went for $781.25. Yo, take care, Simoon. I appreciate you, dude. Take care, Greg. Fight you on a game later. Yo. Good. Sweet pickup on your win, Kent. Have a good night, man. Thunder Force 5 with the win $10,000. Little coupon sticker on there. 9.4A copy. Gonna be one of the lowest selling games of the entire auction, actually. $250 on Thunder Force 5. Like, that's very close to least expensive game tonight. Most important sale of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. Thunder Strike. 9.6A plus. Long box here. Oh! Okay, I was gonna say this is sitting at the lowest item so far, I think. Tied with one other example for highest graded. Looking for $175. Long box Thunder Strike. Long box Thunder Strike. No one cares. $162.50. I don't know enough about long box to say if this is rare or not, but yeah. Pretty sure it's the lowest game of the auction so far. Tomb Raider. 9.4A plus. Pushing, looking for over 3,000 here. 9.4A back in May. Sold for $2,875. 9.4A plus CGC back in February went for $3,100. The WADA 9.4A plus here is now looking for $3,500. So it's going to outsell the last CGC copy that sold back in February. That's not bad. Back in November, there was a 9.4A plus CGC copy for $4,000. Right now, we're looking for $3,750. So $3,200. Looking for almost $4,000 now. Looking for $4,250. $3,000. There we go. All right. We're now beating the November signature from last year on a CGC copy. Looking for $4,500 on Tomb Raider. Actually doing pretty freaking decent now.
Fair warning.
All right, $4,250 on it.
$80.
I mean, shoot. Perhaps a floor has finally been established on Tomb Raider? All we had to do was fall all the way from $150,000 down to like $3,500. Now a floor might be developing around the $4,000 mark. Maybe now we're finally getting a floor on Tomb Raider. Maybe. We'll see. Tomb Watch will continue. Tomb Raider 2, 9.4A copy. We are going to keep a close eye on Tomb Raider. Don't you guys worry. Yeah, the most iconic game character of all time, Lara Croft. Man, Odin, in that video I made, I called her Laura Croft. Like, I just didn't even think about it, right? I just pronounced it Laura. That pissed off so many people. There were so many people who are mad at me calling her Laura Croft.
$400.
That's what I love about being a content creator. You can get yelled at for anything, man. Tomba number 2. The Evil Swine returned. VGA 85 plus on it. Only 9 copies graded by VGA. Jesus. Only 9 on the VGA pop report. Well, it's Lara. It's pronounced... Oh, shit. What did I just do? Hello? Hello? Am I back? Jesus, that was weird.
$60.
It's pronounced like that. I just put it in the chat. Lara. It's Lara. So, you know what I mean? You almost have to, like, accent it. But, Jesus Christ. It's fucking Laura. You know?
Next lot.
It's fucking Laura. Makes no difference.
$1,200.
$550 for Tomba 2 there. 85 plus. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, nicest copy on the pop report. Tied with one other, top pop copy of... Oh my god. Tied with one other for the nicest copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 that exists. Looking for $1,625 on it.
Next lot.
Man, the bidding again was extremely quick there, and then no one fought for it. No one fought for the Pro Skater 2 there, but still $1,500 for it. I don't even know if that's like it's expensive, you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's like super expensive for what is, like someone else said, it's the number 8 game on Metacritic all time. This is a top 10 all-time reviewed game on Metacritic. That's going to count for something, man. I think that's going to count for something.
Fair warning. Next lot. $550.
Total Eclipse Turbo 9.88 plus one for $575 there. Twisted Metal 3 VGA 90. The Armored Core game went dirt cheap. Really? I didn't know if that Armored Core game, like Phantasma Paradox, whatever it was called there, I didn't know if that one had any demand to it.
$380.
Like, I know Armored Core has fans and stuff, I just don't know how much there's, you know what I mean? I don't know how much, the other Armored Core games get outside of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twisted Metal 3 goes for $812. VGA 90. Very nice copy of Twisted Metal 3 as well. Vagrant Story 9.8 A++ tied with one other copy for highest graded out of both variants. Beautiful copy of Vagrant Story as well. 9.8 A++ here. There's a lot of 9.8 A++ here, hey? Nice auction. Anything good in this auction? Yeah, most stuff. Most stuff is pretty fucking good in this auction, I gotta say. There's barely anything in here that's like, oh, maybe this shouldn't be at the auction. Like, most stuff's been really good. You get the Metacritic comment, but you feel like it just aggregates a lot of Nintendo good, FPS good reviews. Not a lot of kids JRPG games seem to get appreciated. I mean, hey, you search top 10 games of all time, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is probably going to come up. Right?
Fair warning.
Probably going to come up.
$850. $900.
Mario or Mario? Mario. Mario for sure. Anyone who says Mario can't be trusted. That's an immediate red flag. You don't need people like that in your life.
$950.
The Vagrant Story slowly but surely are pushing its way over $1,000, as it should for this grade. November 2020. November 2020. 9.8 A++ sold for $1,080. We're like gonna tie. Oh, there we go. We're pushing now. Now we're looking for $1,375. So we're beating the price from all the way back in November 2020. Did I get this Tony Hawk? Fuck no. I don't got $1,500 to spend on Tony Hawk. I don't got that kind of Tony Hawk money, Ted. I just don't think it's ridiculously expensive is all I'm saying.
$200.
Sean says Mario. Oh God, that's what I'm telling you guys. That's what I'm telling you guys. You don't need that in your life. Vagrant Story, $1,375. Valkyrie Profile, VGA 90. Now I did look this up because I remembered that one sold, and it wasn't on Heritage Auctions, but a VGA 90 sold on Certified Link. February 2022 for $2,500. So tonight, $3,000, beating the sale from back on Certified Link in February 2022. Interesting. Interesting to see. Valkyrie Profile still getting some love, man. Where games like Suikoden 2 have kind of fallen off, Valkyrie Profile has long been super fucking expensive. And it's still holding up well right now. 89% done the auction here. Valkyrie Profile again, 9.6B.
$460.
Tony Hawk Underground is the best in your book? Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 the most. That's the one I have the most hours on, but like Underground and Underground 2 they're classic, man. You're not up on PS as much as other consoles. Any games other than Symphony, Longbox Resident, FF7, MGS, maybe Xenogears, Crash, Tomb Raider long term? HW, you can't just drop that on me, you can't drop that on me real time here.
Fair warning.
That's a Discord question. That's a Discord question. We can talk about what should be desirable for PlayStation in there, but I would say Grand Theft Auto, the first GTA, early print, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, absolutely. Like, both of those are going to be long-term PS games, I think. Grand Theft Auto, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Just, like, yeah, massive games that got their start on PS1. I would say those two are missing from your quick list there. And Teleport with the 2 gifted subs here. Elijah Lewis, absolutely sniped with one, as well as Game Gallery. Welcome to the Greg Gang, you guys. And thank you, Teleport, for the 2 gifted, man. Suikoden's just losing steam, man. Suikoden 2 is just losing Steam's Jax hacks. Like, it could pick back up, don't get me wrong. Like, Suikoden 2 could very well pick back up, but that game's just down on Steam. It's just not as hot as it was. The lower grade copy of Valkyrie Profile 9.6B ended at 550. Viewpoint, the 9.6A plus, 781. Man, so many of these PS Longbox games, it's like, it just, I don't know if it's going to sell high or not. You know what I mean? So many of these are just random to me. I just don't, now Viewpoint 781. WCW versus the World, 9.8A plus with the stinger on the cover there, $425. Wild Arms, 9.8A plus. Wild Arms is going over $1,000. Wild Arms is looking for $1,500 now. Jesus Christ, man. Back in August 2021, it sold for $2,000. So I mean, okay, I guess so, but frickin' looking for $1,500 right now. We're still pushing. Got $1,500. The Valkyrie at 9.6B seems to be good at 550. Yeah, it doesn't feel that expensive. I agree. I was thinking the same thing on this Doom. It just doesn't feel that expensive because, like you said, CIB is like $400. So I think that might be a steal there on the lower grade copy. Wild Arms, the 9.8A plus, $1,500. Yeah, that's like barely down. Down 25% from its sale back in 2021. Like, just frick. Good sale price on that. Wild Arms 2, 9.8A plus.
Fair warning. $260, $300, $340, $300, $400, $420.
It's wild for you to see the fall off. You remember when you started collecting heavy back in like 2015? Suikoden 2 was the game to have. Yep. I agree with you fully, man. I got into it more seriously like 2010. Suikoden 2 was forever the top game on every PlayStation rarity list. Buy this game now. It was always Suikoden 2. That was the absolute like peak of PS1 collecting. It's crazy now to see like it's, you know, like $1,000 isn't cheap, but like it feels like someone might have paid $1,000 for a sealed copy in like 2014. Probably not actually that high, but you know what I mean.
$550.
You know what I mean.
Fair warning. $600.
$1,000 is cheap in this auction? Yeah, seriously. That's how it feels, Thane. Kind of a disappointing night for me, I will say. Coming into this, like I said, I had some targets. I like the Clock Tower 2. I like those Marvel Versus games. I was willing to bid, you know, $600 to $800, and I thought I was competitive. And just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Way too competitive tonight for a guy like me. Wild Arms 2, $750. Xena made its way in. Jesus, 9.8A++. Let's go, Xena.
Fair warning.
Xenogears sitting at $750 is insane. This will get some love. Don't you worry, Seth. I almost guarantee this is going to get some love here. That's your VGA 85 black box console at the end. Here's hoping to get some love. Swap Daddy, sitting at $1,000 right now. The Marvel games sold for Marvel versus X-Men. Yeah, Marvel Superheroes versus X-Men sold for like $800. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 sold for $2,650. Both 85 plus. The 9.8A plus Clock Tower 2 sold for like $2,100. Xenogears VGA 90 looking for $1,000 on it right now. The 9.8A plus plus copies were what, selling for $1,000, $1,500? I think that's where Xenogears is kind of settled. There's a lot of CGC copies that exist. Yeah, 9.8A plus 1,560. 9.8A plus plus, or no, 9.8A plus 1,800. Yeah, around 1,800, $1,500 is where the 9.8A plus is sitting. So VGA 90 looking for $1,500 right now. Looking for $1,500 on it right now.
Fair warning. $1,300.
And pushing over $1,500. Yeah, like I said, Seth, VGA 90 Xenogears, gonna get some love. None are graded higher on the VGA Pop Report. Holy shit. What? For some reason, I just assumed a 95 would exist. But this is highest grade copy, might be tied for highest grade copy. But like, that's it. No 90 plus, no 95 according to the Heritage data on the VGA Pop Report. Damn, man. Damn.
Fair 1,000.
You have a raw Wild Arms copy, but you don't know a good way to get those thick white security stickers off? Honest to God, if you just send it in for grading, you can probably pay for cleaning, and they should be able to take it off for you.
Fair warning.
Did you do okay with the Suikoden? Yes. Yes, you did, Kent. Even looking at prices, it looks like you bought at a low point right now on Suikoden 2. It looks like you bought it at like almost an all-time low price on Suikoden 2. Or at least, you know, in the past 2-3 years. So, I'd say you did good. Don't know if the game's going to go back up in value, but for right now, I mean, you're buying in at a discount, quote-unquote. Xenogears pushing up to 2,500 now. Looking for 2,500. You have a CGC 9.88 plus Xenogears? The guy had a case back? Yes. Yes. And a lot of them came through Heritage auctions for those CGC 9.8s. So you can see, like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it was only 4 of them. We also have a WADA 9.88 plus, another WADA 9.88 plus, another WADA. Like, there were a lot of copies of Xenogears coming through Heritage auctions. So, yeah, it was very clear that someone had a pack of them or something. $2,500 for the VGA 90, though. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Highest graded copy ever offered here. This is not the limited edition version with the cards. It's a UPC punch. 9.88 plus plus is looking for $3,500 fucking dollars.
$3,000.
It's still going. Still going.
$3,200.
Still going. Fuck it. Over $4,000. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Get it. Like, I mean... Whew. Yeah, dude, it's a cool... Oh, man, we're almost at $5,000. Fuck Spyro. Fuck Tomb Raider. Fuck Alara. Like, we're looking for $5,250.
$4,400.
Forbidden Memories is still a rare game. You sold a cracked sealed one for well over $2. Oh, yeah, no, Forbidden Memories. Like, that's the thing, though, Ted, is a raw copy of this game is like $300, $400, $500, you know? Without the cards included, I am shocked to see this going as strong as it did.
$28. $70.
Shocked. $5,250? My God, man.
$80.
Purchased by Kaiba Corp. That's just so much money, man. This Yu-Gi-Oh! Is right up there with the highest sold item so far, Jax.
$90.
I don't think much went above $5,000. Zoop 9.68 plus, breaking over $100 now. This might be the most expensive item. What is it, like Spyro at $5,500 and Yu-Gi-Oh! At $52? Tomb Raider at like 48 or 5?
Fair warning.
Like, man, oh man, this Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, holy shit, man.
Next
It makes me so angry because the last copy that I had, like I bought a raw copy of this off eBay for like $250 and the fucking idiot shipped it in a bubble mailer and he cracked it. So I don't own a copy of this game. And now it's selling for $5,000. Here's the PlayStation console, VGA 80 plus. Waited until the very end of the auction. The bidding is fast and furious here. Holy shit. VGA 80 plus DualShock Edition console pushing over $4,500, looking for $4,750. Looking for $4,750 on it right now. Wow, that was some quick bidding here on the PlayStation console. I don't even know if the comp is that high on it.
$900.
$4,500. PlayStation DualShock, brand new 80 plus. PS1 console, black box, mini, VGA 85. Looking for $1,100 here. A condition upgrade. The UPC punch is supposed to be trash, right? Like, on top of this Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a UPC punch.
Fair warning.
My gosh, man. PS1 console closing at just over 1,000. Not a lot of bidding on the mini one there, Swap Daddy. I think you said you were looking for $2,000, so didn't hit on that one, man. Didn't hit on that one. Oh yeah, infinite disdain for bubble mailers. Just like, how do you ship? Like, it's not even that it's a PS1 game, like it cracks easily or something, but if someone buys something for over $200, in what world do you not put it in a fucking box? Just use a box. And it seems like such common sense. I mean, my fault for not sending a message telling them to put it in a box, but like, come on, man. Yeah, you were asking what are the most expensive items sold in this auction. Spyro the Dragon, early production, sweepstakes copy, 85 plus. Takes the top spot at $5,500. Yu-Gi-Oh! Right underneath, 5,250, 9.88 plus plus. The PlayStation console, $4,500. Tomb Raider, 4,250 for the 9.48 plus. Final Fantasy 8, man, top fiver tonight. 9.88 plus plus for 3,750. Legend of Dragoon right underneath it, 9.88 plus plus for 3,500. Final Fantasy Anthology. This was one of the shockers of the auction. Like, this did so well, man. VGA 90 plus for $3,000. Valkyrie Profile, VGA 90 for $3,000. Like, this sold for as much as Valkyrie Profile. Final Fantasy Anthology or Valkyrie Profile. That is crazy. Gran Turismo 1, 9.88 plus plus for 2,750. Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, 85 plus for 2,650. And Xenogears also cracked the top 10. VGA 90 for $2,500. At the very bottom of the auction, it took until the end of the auction to find the least expensive game of the auction, and it was Zoop. Zoop! $139 for the 9.68 plus. Yeah, sucks to be Zoop, man. Sucks to be Zoop. I think Yu-Gi-Oh's the winner big time. I absolutely think Yu-Gi-Oh's the winner. Like, out of everything, if you are the person who, like, sold that Yu-Gi-Oh, that's just crazy, man. There's 2 WATA copies as well. That isn't even a standalone 9.88 plus plus. That isn't even a standalone CGC copy. There's 2 WATA copies of the standard 9.88 plus plus. Oh man, I don't like to like rail on people. You know what I mean? I don't want to, like, if someone bought it, they're happy with it, fucking great. Just as I talk to you guys and I got to give analysis of that stuff, it's like I don't think that sale will ever happen again. That's kind of where I'm at with it. When you see some sales and stuff, it's like, will that Yu-Gi-Oh sale ever be replicated? And it's just like, I don't think so. I don't think it will. Damn, man. Yeah, if it had the promos, Drifters, if that Yu-Gi-Oh game had the promo cards with it, I wouldn't say a goddamn word. If that had the promo cards included with Yu-Gi-Oh, I wouldn't say a damn word. But the standard copy, man. Whew. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Rednex Machina, I appreciate you, dude. I'm out. I'm out until the signature now. August signature is when I get back from my trip, so you guys are going to have to do some... No promo cards, man. That was standard grade copy. The promo copy is insanely recognizable. Like, it shows the cards on the front and everything. This is standard copy right here. Nothing. Standard copy, nothing included. And UPC punched. So you tell me, Drifters, right? You tell me, man. But I'll see you guys in August. Take care, have fun, be safe, have a good summer, everyone. We'll talk again soon. Have a great night, everybody.